from Las Vegas.
And, you know, Pacific Roller Derby actually had a really good chance to protect their points there and get all in the front of the pack, but I don't think they know what to do in this situation. They're not really employing that strategy so much. Kind of getting broken up a lot there by the Sin City All-Stars.
You know, it looks like something they've been training for but have yet to be able to apply it.
Yep.
And now they're doing it against Sin City, who, as we already said, just finished going through a little bit of Fast Girl Skates U.
Yep.
And that's going to give them a little bit of an advantage. But, again, a lot of gameplay to go. And this is why you come to these tournaments. If you ever want to get better, are you in newer league? Have you been around and can't bust into the power rankings yet? Play against people with a higher skill level. That's
Absolutely.
The only way you get better. You look at all the ones that are at the top of the heap now. They were not always at the top of the heap before.
No, they worked hard to get where they are. And, you know, I do think Fast Girl University is probably another awesome way. They can come to you. They can come to your league, focus on exactly what you guys need help with. And, yeah, Fast Girl University seems like the way to go, too.
Pretty Penny, number 64, laying it out there before the whistle gets blown, making everyone line up behind her hips. And, I think that confuses people more than anything, which is good.
Yeah,
if
absolutely.
you're a Sin City skater.
I mean, it's kind of similar to the taking the knee at the before the first whistle. It just sort of gets in people's heads, and they think, "What are they doing?" And then you spend time thinking about that rather than what your start strategy is going to be. So.
Chainsaw Massacre's jamming for Sin City. Just finished her first scoring run, picking up 5 points. It's a 5-figure special for the Vegas ladies.
5-finger discount?
I don't know. It
not really discount.
No,
I mean,
it's just special.
It's not like saving her any money or anything. I don't think.
Getting ready to make it rain.
Yeah. I love jammer on jammer action.
I do too. It's my favorite kind of action.
Yes. And she calls it before Pacific can pick up any points.
7.5 minutes to go in the first period. 64 for Sin City, 13 for Pacific All-Stars.
Kaiser Permamento.
Say that backwards.
I can't even say it forwards with any speed. But she's skating with the Pacific Roller Derby All-Stars.
You know, it's really great to see how creative some of these names are. Even with so many people involved in roller derby now,
Yep.
you would think that you'd be like, oh, yeah, that's not awesome.
You have to get creative, you know.
Yeah.
Everything is taken. Everything is taken.
And it looks like the Force is back out of the track for Sin City. Bust through. She's going to get lead jammer status.
She skates like someone I've seen before.
Who would that be?
You know, I can't think of who it is right now, but I bet you by the end of the weekend I'll have it.
She almost reminds me of Rocket, who is now a Rocky Mountain roller girl.
Whoa. Number S18 goes in for a big hit on that Sin City jammer, but doesn't get it. Sin City picking up 4 points.
Great job there by Pam Wow. I'm sorry, the Force, keeping her head in the game, even though she was skating in fantastic fashion. She's very aware of where the other jammer is.
Yes.
You like to see how a team like Sin City, who's been around for a very long time, can keep their posture and make sure that they're aware of everything that's going on regardless of the score.
Absolutely. That's super important. Your job as a jammer is to get lead jammer and know where the other jammer is.
Yep.
Know when to call it off.
Let your pack do their job. We are here watching yet another 2-pack being fielded by Sin City.
Sin City having a hard time staying out of the box, but they are kind of effective with just 2 blockers on the track. So that being said, we do have Taminator, your lead jammer for Pacific Roller Derby, making her way around.
And it looks like Geneva Conviction.
You got it.
There it is.
You got it.
She's out of the pack now. About a quarter of the track behind Pacific's jammer.
She is approaching very fast, though, and Pacific, again with that back wall, unable to break up the front of that pack and score their jammer any points. And in the midst of all that, she is going to the box for a track cut.
We got a major track cut, making this a power jam advantage going to the fabulous Sin City Roller Girls.
Pizzauer Jazam.
Holler at your boy.
Holler.
Geneva Conviction, able to get through that pack for the most part, while Pacific had control of the clock. She was lead jammer.
Yep.
And failed to watch where Sin City's jammer was, and that's exactly what happens. even if she had called off the jam, she'd already picked up about 3 points
Yep.
before they were neck and neck, and
Yep.
then she cut the track, and now it's a power jam. So if you're in the jammer position, make sure you are always aware of where the opposing jammer is.
Always aware. And make sure if your pack is there in the back, you yell at them to get up in the front or yell at them to grab one. Help me out here.
Yelling in roller derby?
Get me some points.
Hook it up. Work it out.
Yeah. And it looks like Sin City doing a real good job of communicating on the track. They are keeping that girl in the back, keeping it slow. An advantage.
Oh, that's doubly good. That's good. That's gooder.
Yeah, it's gooder.
That's gooder.
More gooder. Oh, but now we have the Sin City Jammer going to the box for a track cut.
No, that's going to be a major back block.
Oh, major back block. I swear I was paying attention. Seriously, somebody bring us some coffee.
Can you bring a cup of coffee and a vial of meth to the DNN table, please? We got a lot of derby to call this weekend.
nom.
That's right.
You know, I
Who
would
needs
settle for an original Sparks.
teeth?
I would.
Sparks.
I miss the Sparks. Taxi Scab gave me an original Sparks for my birthday last weekend, and the stuff is so precious to me that I didn't even drink it. I'm saving it.
Oh, you're saving it for one of those days.
I know. I am.
Look, it's raining. We did see some Four Locos last night, though. I was walking through the hallways, and my liver instantly started stabbing me
Yeah.
and said, "No, walk away."
Poor Loco. Four Loco is the poor man's Sparks.
It is.
It doesn't taste like Sweet Tarts. It tastes like bad cough medicine.
Trailer Sparks.
Yeah. I can't really hang. Although the fruit punch stuff isn't.
The apple one's not too terribly
Oh.
Looks like we're going to be starting in a power jam. Advantage going to Pacific Roller Derby. 2-on-2 in the pack.
And Pacific Roller Derby employing a little bit of that Sin City strategy, starting on a knee before the first whistle, and it's effective, getting their girl lead jam.
Forcing the pack to instantly leave the line, lowering the stress level and heart rate of their jammer.
But Dump Truck, if they can't hang on to one of those girls, they're just going to be out there chasing them for days. And they've got one behind them, and I think, there they go. Now they're going to figure it out.
That's that whole head on the swivel thing.
Yep.
I tell you, Sin City's looking extremely athletic. They know how to turn the speed up. They can change their speed at any time.
That they do.
They've got their quickness under control. They know how fast they need to be going. I'm really impressed by what I'm seeing from Sin City.
I am too. You know, I haven't seen them in a long time, but they look good.
They do. They look fantastic.
That being said, Power Jam, 5 points, high five, grand slam, however you want to say it, for Pacific Roller Derby.
I'll take a high five.
And we'll call off the jam.
High five.
Oh, that hurt me. Why did that hurt me?
It's because you played and you were awesome.
Okay. There. That's what it was.
There
I
it
have
is.
to stand still. You do the work.
9. That's my line. It takes 9 times to high five you. We do need coffee.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Miss D has coffee. I see it. I'm looking at it.
Roxy Horror has coffee. Okay. Which one are you going to take?
I think I could take Miss D.
All right, cool. I got Roxy. She's ticklish.
Although you're looking pretty good, girl.
She's like, hey, I got guns. Watch it, lady. I like my coffee. That's the one thing I was supposed to bring here was coffee, and
and
I didn't.
Wicked T-shirts.
And man, I feel so bad.
Sorry, B-Train.
Yeah, sorry, B-Train Strychnine. Please don't fire me. I was supposed to bring 2 things: derby skins and Wicked Skatewear shirts for Animatrix and Tannibal. And I turned up the fail on that one.
We are turning up the Power Jam in this game. One more Power Jam for Pacific Roller Derby. Just 3 in the pack for both teams, but again, only 1 jammer.
What does it mean?
It means that,
I think that move confuses the mess out of Pacific. I really do. Not to cut you off, but it did.
No, you know what I think? I think she's just trying to get a couple extra push-ups in.
Yeah, well,
during the game.
her pipes are looking fantastic.
Yeah.
It's all for roller derby.
And we have a lead jam call for Pacific Roller Derby while the Sin City Jammer comes back on the track.
You're looking at Pacific right now, moving up front, trying to control a few things, but they got too far in front of the pack, leaving one of their own blockers behind. Sin City taking advantage of that and getting some separation there. With the isolation play, that's really been their go-to so far in strategy in the first half.
Yep.
Bam, there you go. 4 points for Pacific. She calls off the jam.
Just in
That's
time.
what you want to see.
Yes, that was some smart derbs. Super smart derbs.
Right now, it looks like it's going to be 85 for Sin City, 22 for Pacific with 1 minute, 12 seconds to go in the first period.
So, Dump Truck, Sarah Sasson, number 50 on Pacific Roller Derby, her shorts say ambidextrous. What do you think that means?
She has a very talented rear end. It can do this
Okay.
and that.
This and that. All right. I mean, I'll take that.
Yeah, well,
Take that. That makes sense.
So that's all I had to work with.
It doesn't look like
Both jammers on the track, no power jam.
No, but a very quick lead jammer there for Pacific.
Pacific getting some good momentum before this half break, which is what you like to see. But they're not able to hold number 55 Stardust Dunes back.
They are not. And it looks like she even got sucked back into the pack there for a second after doing some jammer-on-jammer defense.
Pacific still controlling the clock. They've got a minute and a half to go in the jam, 15 to go in regulation. Just to remind everyone at home, if you're watching the period clock, once that expires, that does not mean that this half is over. It will go to the conclusion of the jam.
The whole thing must get played. Also, I think that was a scoreless jam, so I'm going to have another sip of my emergency flavored water. Oh, gulp, gulp, gulp.
And that is going to be the half, it looks like. Ending that jam with 6 seconds to go. No one felt like calling a timeout. Just going to let the period clock run.
Oh, that's unnerving. We're hearing ourselves talk from Miss Defiance MacBook sitting next to us. The volume is cranked up super high.
Echo.
I feel a little weird about that.
Get out of my head!
Anyway, my name is Miss Moxie. That's Dump Truck over there.
It's
and
true.
We are here with Derby News Network. We're on a mission to fuel the growth of modern roller derby. If you want to know more about that mission, find out at derbynewsnetwork.com/mission.
We're on a mission from God.
What is it? What does he say? It's dark out and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Hit it. Somebody open a window. I've got some night to say. Yeah, that's a joke none of you understand.
When I was younger, I liked the Blues Brothers so much that I wanted to get Elwood knuckle tattoos. You know how it said ELWO and then on the other two fingers OD? I thought that was really classy.
I think you can still do that.
Yes. There's still time.
All right, we're going to give everybody's ears a break again. My name is Dump Truck.
I'm Miss Moxie.
And this is DNN.